You know, most people who own Bitcoin, they're basically sitting on a potential gold mine, but they're only playing a one-dimensional game, right? They buy, they hold, and they just hope the price goes up. But what if it could do more? Like, way more. What if your Bitcoin could actually earn you money every single day, even while you're sleeping? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down right now.
So let me ask you this, straight up. Is your Bitcoin just sitting there, in a wallet, just waiting for the market to do something? This whole buy and hold strategy, or HODL as everyone calls it, it's super common for sure, but man, it leaves so much potential on the table.
Okay, so we're about to dive into a system that can take that static crypto of yours and turn it into a productive asset. I'm talking about something that generates passive income for you 24/7. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you're going to have a really clear game plan for putting your crypto to work.
All right, let's get into it. Section 1, Bitcoin's untapped potential. This is all about moving beyond that hodl and pray mentality. So think about it like this. The old way, it's just a static asset. Your only real hope for a return is if the price goes up. But the new way, well, you can turn that exact same asset into something productive, something that actively earns and grows what you have, no matter which way the market is moving. Okay, so how do we actually do this? Let's talk about Section 2, the Set It and Forget It Foundation. This is your starting point, your entry into decentralized finance, or DeFi.
And if you're wondering what DeFi is, the easiest way to think about it is like a high-yield savings account, but for your crypto. It's that simple. Instead of a bank taking a cut, you're the one lending your assets out directly through these automated blockchain systems. And you get to earn all the interest yourself, no middlemen.
So what are the actual steps? It's honestly more straightforward than you might think. First up, you need what's called a self-custody wallet. Something like MetaMask is super common. Then, step 2, you connect that wallet to a trusted DeFi protocol. Aave is a great example. Okay, step 3, you'll need to use something called Wrapped Bitcoin, or WBTC. Now, why is that? Well, Bitcoin and Ethereum are on different blockchains, so they can't talk to each other directly. WBTC is basically a token that acts as a stand-in for Bitcoin on the Ethereum network, so you can use it in all these DeFi apps. And finally, step 4, you just deposit your WBTC. And that's it. Seriously, your Bitcoin is now officially working for you.
And what kind of return are we talking about here? Well, with this foundational strategy, you're typically looking at an annual yield somewhere between 3% and 6%. It's a really simple, stable way to get your assets off the sidelines. And the best part? Once you set it up, it's pretty much zero maintenance.
All right, so you've got your stable foundation in place. It's earning you that steady yield. Now it's time for Section 3, the high growth engine. This is where we really put the pedal to the metal and accelerate your returns.
This is where DeFi just gets kind of wild, in the best way. We're talking about compounding returns, but on a whole other level, blockchain style. So, for example, you could stake an asset like Ethereum to earn rewards, right? But when you do that, you get another token back, a liquid staking token. That's basically an IOU for your staked ETH. Now, here's the magic. You can take that token and put it to work on a different DeFi protocol to earn even more yield, on top of the rewards you're already getting. You're literally making one asset work for you in two places at the same time. It's incredible.
I love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. You're no longer just a user. You're the bank. That's what this is all about. With these tools, you have so much control over your own money. You're the one calling the shots, deciding where to lend, how to compound, and how to grow your own wealth.
But of course, with that higher potential for returns comes higher risk. And that brings us to Section 4, balancing risk and reward. This is absolutely crucial because a smart investor never, ever goes all in on just one thing.
So, a smart, balanced approach might look something like this. You'd put about 70% of your portfolio into that stable, set-it-and-forget-it foundation we talked about. That's your reliable income stream. Then the other 30%, that goes into the growth engine, the stuff with higher potential, but also, higher risk. This 70-30 split is a great way to get the best of both worlds, stability and growth.
But let's get really serious for a second. Is any of this actually free money? No, absolutely not. Every single opportunity in DeFi comes with risks, and it is so important that you understand what they are before you even think about starting.
Okay, so there are three main risks you've got to keep in mind. First, there's smart contract risk. Remember, these protocols are just lines of code, and code can have bugs or flaws that hackers can exploit. This is why using platforms that have been audited and battle-tested for years is an absolute must, non-negotiable. Second, there's market risk. You're earning interest in crypto, right? So if the whole market takes a nosedive, the value of what you're holding goes down too. And finally, and this one's a big one, there's human error risk. If you accidentally send your funds to the wrong address, they are gone. Poof, forever. There's no bank, no customer service line you can call to get it back.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's really simple, and it's the golden rule of DeFi. You start small, like really small. Only invest an amount that you would be totally okay with losing. And double, even triple check every single transaction. In this world, the careful are rewarded, not the careless.
All right, let's bring this all home. Section 5, from holder to earner. You know, for so many years, the mantra in crypto was just hodl. But as we've just seen, simply holding isn't the whole story anymore. The real game changer is this shift in thinking, from being a passive holder to becoming an active earner.
And this right here, this sums up the whole journey. You're changing your mindset from seeing Bitcoin as just this static thing you own to seeing it as a passive income machine. You're moving way beyond hodl and pray and into a world where you can actually, genuinely earn money while you sleep.
So I'll leave you with one final question to think about. Take a look at your own portfolio. After everything we've talked about today, is your crypto really working as hard for you as it could be? And that was our look at my Bitcoin earns me money while I sleep. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.